Good morning. This is Dr. Rhonda Farrell, the CEO of Global Innovation Strategies. And today we are bringing you 4 types of business growth. This is as we look at our Thrive Challenge and we find a tool, a framework to help you go further, faster. We like to bring them to you on these Friday Thrive Challenges so that you have the weekend and the next couple of weeks as we move through the holidays today to really understand, what do these mean for you? Are you harnessing them to date? Are you underwhelmingly not utilizing them, or are you really going above and beyond exponentially? So again, our 4 choices for business growth that we're going to talk about today is organic, strategic, internal, or partnerships or mergers. And why do these matter? Because they're additive building blocks to help you and your business grow to meet your strategic goals and priorities. Let's take the first one, and that's organic. We want to understand, when you put together your strategy, when you put together your business plan, what were you focusing on from your innovation portfolio? The products, the services, the intellectual property, the business partnerships, the other types of referral agreements, etc., to really help you build out that active revenue stream, passive revenue stream to meet your why, your what's, and your who's. And so organic business growth is really continually working on that strategic and innovation portfolio so that you can offer products and services that are going to leverage where industry, where government, where small business is going from a technological, a process, and a people perspective, right? We want to be really, in the words of Wayne Gretzky, skating to where the puck will be. We won't want to be too far ahead of the curve, and we don't want to be definitely too far behind, because then we're not able to use the innovative advances to help you grow your business. So organic business growth, really looking at your strategic and innovation portfolio. What's in your active and passive revenue streams portfolio? What kind of products? What kind of services? What kind of partnerships? What else is the gap that you can fulfill and strategically insert to your strategic portfolio? The next is really a form of what we've talked about in prior discussions, and that's the strategic business growth, right? So the organic business growth is really about taking on your strategic framework that you put into place and harnessing it across your strategic framework that we put in place and we've talked about in prior sessions. So again, we want to take your strategic portfolio, your innovation portfolio, your other aspects that we've talked about, and we want to fulfill your organic business growth against that strategic framework. Where am I trying to move the needle with regard to customers and client? Where am I trying to move the needle to with regard to products and services? Where am I trying to move the needle to with whom I'm serving, how I'm serving them? So it could take a form of technology, process, and people around your strategic goals through your OKRs, through your KPIs, through the strategic framework that you're using to set your priorities for 1 year, 3 year, 5 year. Next is the internal business growth. So we really, in order to better serve our strategy that we've set up, and as we look to operationalize that, we have to get better as leaders. We have to get better as an organization. We have to harness our tools, technologies, and processes better. So this internal business growth really looks at our organizational ecosystem and what advances exist for us to be able to leverage and grow in the strategic framework area, as well as how we operationalize. And then last but not least is taking a play from Dan Sullivan's Who Not How playbook and focusing on, if you have the strategic vision and you want to operationalize, instead of immediately going to you have to do it yourself, where can you create a partnership? Where can you create a merger? Where can you create and harness acquisitions to be able to help you scale from a strategic and innovative portfolio to be able to offer growth in all of these other areas? So again, we want to, what's the one team? What's the one partnership? What's the one merger? What's the one acquisition? What's the one referral, MOU, MOA, et cetera, that we can really harness and leverage that will fill our strategic capability gap and be able to harness that expertise and fulfill us for our strategic goals and priorities. So again, this is Dr. Rhonda Farrell working with you on the 4 types of business growth. And this should complement the topics that we've been focusing on to help you scale your business to 7 figures and beyond. So take this along with your playbook that we've been guiding you through to date. Examine and rate yourself and your business on how well you're doing in each of these 4 areas. And then I suggest working with your team to understand the one area of growth that you want to take on for the next year or next quarter, and being able to make one chess move to help you really move the needle for your organizations, your customers, your clients, or the ecosystem writ large. This is Dr. Rhonda Farrell signing off today on our Thrive Challenge. We'll welcome you back in December, where we'll continue talking about the tools and frameworks that help you achieve 7 figures and beyond.